and Om Sai Ram, everybody. This experience of mine is actually with Durga Ma, and this was around 95, 96, and we were really getting late at work that day because it was a deadline season, and it was around 9 o'clock in the evening, and it was really, really cloudy that day. So it was very dark outside in Delhi. I was in Delhi that time, and I usually used to take a chartered bus home, but because it was so late, I had to take a DTC bus. And I actually sat on the first seat, which is the single seat next to the door and just opposite the driver. And so that, it was easy for me to get off. And it was relatively empty, the bus at that time. But by the time, I came half the way, it became really crowded. It became so crowded that I could not see the driver or the door or anything. And there were these 4 or 5 men who just were surrounding me, and they appeared to be drunk, or I don't know what. They had bloodshot eyes, and the way they were looking was so bad, and they were constantly staring and literally closing in on me. And it's a little scary experience even today to narrate. So, but all those 4 people, there was hardly anybody else. I could not really see anybody else because there were 4 of them, and it was really, really crowded. And very scary, because after that, almost halfway through, these people, they started closing in even more, even though it was not really required. And I thought, what is happening? And when I looked at them, they were constantly staring either at each other or me, and they had weird smiles and everything. It was really scary. And so I started praying, and for the first time, I actually prayed to Durga Ma, because I used to pray to God in general, or to some other form of God, but to Durga Ma, I had never really prayed. But that day, all that came to my mind was Durga Ma sitting on her lion, and that is all I could visualize. And I kept praying to her. And surprisingly, I also prayed to my great grandparents, who I had a fortune of seeing as a kid, and for some time. And because they were not physically present, whoever was not physically present to help me, I was praying to them. So I actually prayed. I used to call them Ammaji, Abbaji, and I actually prayed to them that please tell Durga Ma to help me, and you also please help me. I don't know what these people have in mind, but this is a very they don't look very nice, and they're just going on coming near and near. And though I'm on my only chair, but there's no place left for me to move around. And the moment I started praying, there was just this one boy, other than these 4 people, who could have been one of them. He was standing near the door. So he moved a little in front so that I could put my legs behind him, because otherwise these people were just pressing into wherever they could, the legs and everything. So I put my legs behind this boy, and he allowed me. He kept coming in front so that I had more space behind. And I kept praying. I kept praying to Durga Ma, and I said, somehow I should get off this bus safe and sound and go home. And because it was so late at night, I could not even just get off, because I didn't know when the other bus will come, and there was no place to get off anyways. So this continued for some time, and then I realized that no matter what it is, I have to get off this bus now, because I cannot wait for my own stop. So by then there was a stop which was around 15 minutes walk from my stop. So I decided to get off there. When they saw that, that this girl wants to get off, they just came directly and stood in front of me. They would not let me move. And it was very obvious. Everybody in the bus also, I'm sure whoever was around could make out, because then I realized that what I just looked at them, and I was praying. I didn't say anything to them, and not even a word, but I was just praying. And this boy, he moved, suddenly came in front. Whatever he could do, he just pressed against them so that I could get off the bus from behind him. And I heard him say, "Ye Sharif ladki hai, isko jaane do." And I mean, I heard that, and I got off the bus, and I didn't know whether these people will follow me, they will get off the bus or not, nothing. But luckily, I don't know how they didn't listen. They listened to him, they didn't get off the bus. And for me, it was like, thanks to that boy, I was safe and sound inside the bus and outside. I don't know how he helped me. I kept praying to Durga Ma, and I think she guided him to help me, because if this boy wasn't there, I don't know what would have happened that day. And when I got off the bus, it started raining, and it was so dark. And I was so thankful for the rain, because I was crying throughout the walk to my home. And I was so thankful for the rain, because at least nobody else could make out that this girl is crying. And I walked home, and I was praying and thanking Durga Ma, thanking my grandparents. And I was constantly praying for that boy. I remember his face even today. And I told Durga Ma that uski to सारी मनोकामनाएं पूरी करना, उसने मेरी इतनी मदद करी है. He's such a nice boy. I mean, he literally, I'm safe because of him. That one boy, and these so many weird people around, and he literally came in front and told them like this, nahi ye sharif ladki hai, isko jaane do. I was so surprised, and that, it was for me, it is a miracle through that boy that Durga Ma gave me. And when I went home, I talked to my grandmother and I told her the story, and she said, "इसके बाद आप DTC बस में तो कभी नहीं जाओगे, आप लेट हो रहे हो तो ऑटो करो, टैक्सी करो, कुछ करो, लेकिन इस बस में कभी आओगे." And that is, I never went alone in the DTC bus after that. But this experience, for me, it was a very scary experience, but it was so beautiful for me because I got to see Durga Ma's miracle directly, and I got to actually fall in love with her after that, because I had never prayed to her before that. And so this is my experience. I was thinking that, that it's a little scary for me to share, but you all are now family. So thank you so much for listening to me, and Om Sai Ram, everybody.